mouse and ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
Now, my little devils, you will grow, for the Count will sing to you. Daisy, Daisy, give me your hand. I should not have called them daisies. Here comes Leadfoot. How lovely. Explain, Igor, you are late again.
I was outside washing our Italian sports car, Master.
Your Italian sports car. How very nice. But we have no time to speak of these matters right now. For now it's the time to raise the flag and to sing our national anthem.
Yes, Master.
Suck it to him, baby.
Gory, gory, Transylvania.
Thank you.
The werewolves and bats will always blame ya. The mocking bull will likely claim ya. As we go stomping.
I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth that I will do my best to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rest until Brucey lives once more and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters, and I can once again return to my glorious homeland, Transylvania.
As we go stumbling through.
Ah, beautiful. You like the fall?
Beautiful.
Was the fall not love? Beautiful. The voice fall. Why do you speak of these things? Explain what you were doing outside the game.
I was outside, Master, busy washing our mozzarella pizza special.
Well, how long did it take you to wash it?
4 hours, Master.
4 hours?
Yes, Master, and 5 hours with anchovies.
Say good night, Igor.
Good night, Igor.
The Count and Igor. Gronk.
The lion is the king of beasts, I've often heard them say, and all because he doesn't do a single thing all day. But in the zany zoo, I'm told, it's quite a different case. For there he's made to sweep the floor and tidy up the place. He's forced to do all kinds of things and leads an awful life. The king around this fellow's house would have to be his wife.
Ooga booga, which means it's zany zoo time. Very nice, lads, very nice. Oh, very good. Hello there, hello. And let's have a nice sound for the band, eh? Weren't they excellent tonight? Very nice, very nice. Thank you. And very deserving they are, too. Well, here we are once again at Zany Zoo. Yes, you're right, I am the one of Clyde Batty, at your service as always. A feather-dusted flatwing. Haven't seen one of them in years. Oh, wonderful, I hope that turns out. Oh, it must be my lucky day, that's what I say. Well, as I was saying, You know, it's so nice that we can get together and you can see all the films I've gathered throughout all the years in all the various countries. One moment. Hello. Hello. Yes, it's Bawana Clyde Batty here. What's that, my young friend? You want to know if I've ever known any giraffes personally? Well, as a matter of fact, it's very funny that you should ask that, you see, because I did have an acquaintance once. Yes, several years ago, but we had a problem, you see. Yes, you see, he was 18 feet tall, and I was so short to the ground that any time we wanted to speak to one another, well, we'd have to shout, you see, and then we'd get sore throats all the time. Yes, that's right. Oh, I still see him the odd time when I can borrow a ladder. Right. All right, well, my pleasure. Don't mention it. All right, bye-bye. Oh, isn't that nice? I do so like to hear from you, you know. Why don't you drop me a card or a letter, and I'll return it to you very gladly, and ask any questions you want about the animals. I'll send it to you. That's right. For 1 o'clock, Betty. All right, now, I think it's time that we should get to our projector and take a look at the film that we've had all set up for today. All right, reels are in place. Focus in there. Right, that's good, that's good. All right, film's a mess as usual. Right, and we're going to Africa, aren't we? That's right, and what do we see? We see the zebra, or as they say in the United States, the zebra. That's right. Look at that, and there's some wildebeest there. They're all wandering around together. Oh, and very nice too, isn't it? Look at all the nice stripes, black and white. Look like a couple of convicts there. Oh, that's obvious. Okay. Did you like that? Did you like that? Wasn't it good? You know, I'm going to tell you something about the zebra. You see, the Romans used to use them in circuses way back then. They actually did, and they used to call them tiger horses. Yeah, you see the connection with the stripes and all that? Very good. Oh, by the by, I just remembered. I'd like to answer a bit of your mail that you've been writing in. Some of you have been saying that, well, quite frankly, that I'm a sloppy dresser. Now, I would like you to know that when I leaves me tent in the morning, I am dressed to the nines. I am absolutely impeccably dressed, I am. And when you wander through all the forests and the valleys and the mountains and getting all this film for you, I mean, well, it stands to reason, doesn't it, that you're going a little bit shoddy. Well, I think so. I hadn't had time to clean myself up, but at least I brought you the film. That's right. So don't hold a grudge and have a little understanding. And remember what we always say here at Zany Zoo. Ooga booga, which means don't break the hourglass because the moisture might get at the sand and you'd be sitting there with time in your hands, wouldn't you now? Right, all right. Ta-ra, and we'll see you soon, okay? All right, oh, mates, hold on.
You gotta be putting me on.
Now for the motto and the fabric of our entertainment. Hui.
Red kryptonite makes me big and strong. Or is that spinach?
It's funny, isn't it? Librarians are humorless. They have no sense of fun. The only way to make one smile is if you tell a pun. Now, if you tell a pun to me, I'll say I'm not amused, but tell one to librarians and they get quite enthused. In fact, the old librarian, when all his work is done, sits back and asks that he be served his daily hot-crossed bun.
Hello, and welcome to the library. But not you, you bat. Go on, be off. Be off, bat. Go on. Out with you. Yes. For it is time for me to tell one of my terrifying stories to you, my good little friends. Yes, terrifying. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'll wager that Igor's been trying to find some good pictures to look at in my books. Well, Igor, the Count will be mad at you for that, leaving your keys behind. But I'll send Polly back with them later. Is all right with you, Polly? And now... oh, we have 2 stories for you today. The first one, The Seaside Travelers. Some travelers journeying along the seashore climbed to the summit of a tall cliff, and from thence, looking over the sea, saw in the distance what they thought was a large ship, and waited in the hope of seeing it enter the harbor. But as the object of which they looked was driven by the wind nearer to the shore, they found that it could, at the most, be a small boat and not a ship. When, however, it reached the beach, they discovered that it was only a large bundle of sticks. And one of them said to his companions, "We have waited for no purpose, for after all, there is nothing to see but a bundle of sticks." Well, our moral to that one is, our mere anticipations of life outrun its realities. Heavy number. Now, on with the second story, and this one will get you. The Donkey and His Shadow. A traveler hired a donkey to convey him to a distant place. The day being intensely hot and the sun shining in its strength, the traveler stopped to rest and sought shelter from the heat under the shadow of the donkey. As this afforded only protection for one, and as the traveler and the owner of the donkey both claimed it, a violent dispute arose between them as to which one of them had the right to it. The owner maintained that he had let the donkey only, and not his shadow. Oh. The traveler asserted that he had, with the hire of the donkey, hired his shadow also. Should have been charged double, I would think. The quarrel proceeded from words to blows, and while the men fought, the donkey galloped off. Our moral is, in quarreling about the shadow, we often lose the substance. But I would think that a better moral to that would be, it is a very silly, stupid thing to fight. Eh? I grow weary now. And so, the librarian says, goodbye. Goodbye.
If you don't hand me that toothpick, I'm going to stop smiling.
Igor, what was all that commotion I heard outside?
Master, the natives are restless.
Why would they be restless?
Well, Master, it seems that the butter market is overflooded.
I can't understand that. What do you mean?
Well, Master, you know the machine, the butter machine?
Yes.
Well, the vat is leaking in the moat. And the moat overflowed and into the main street. And now it's called Yellow River Street. Yellow River Street. And the cars are screeching and the people is slipping. And,
You mean our butter machines went mad?
completely mad.
All right, this calls for drastic action then.
Definitely,
The Count
Master.
will come through as he always has.
Sure.
I will invent something.
That's the answer to our problem. We will invent something. I wonder what it's going to invent. What took you so long, Master?
Well, I couldn't find the saw. Behold, Igor, my new invention. Is it not fantastic?
Fantastical, master.
Now, Igor, I want you to get me some butter.
Yes.
Oh, this will revolutionize the whole thing. I know what to do with this.
Butter coming up, master.
All right, very good.
Oh.
Hey, just a moment. I will test this butter. They say that when you taste this butter, you will feel like a cow.
I'll give you a piece, master. There you are.
What do you know? It worked!
Fantastic.
Igor, I want you to shine that up for me later.
But, master, it's made out of paper.
Do not cloud the issue with facts. Do as you're told.
Yes.
All right, Igor, now I will explain the function of this machine.
Explain.
Here's what we will do. When I turn on this switch, you will put the butter on this end of the conveyor belt and wait until you see what comes out. Are we ready?
Ready,
Count
master.
down. 5, 4, 3,
Ready.
2,
Ready.
1. Switch on.
Go.
You see, Igor? The Count has done it again. These are fudgesicles. I have made fudgesicles out of butter.
Does that mean, master, that now we're going to put fudgesicles on our toast in the morning instead of butter?
Yes, unless you have a butter idea.
It is written, but he who walks softly and carries a big stick is a stealthy stick walker.
The oracle was sleeping, and he had a ghastly dream that ended when he sat up and let out a frightened scream. Ah! The next day, people asked him what his dream had prophesied. He said it's something awful, and those dreams can't be denied. I dreamt that I was sleeping and was busy in a dream, and that I'd wake up shaking and let out a monstrous scream. Oh! And that's exactly how it happened. But then this is nothing new, because when you're an oracle, your simplest dreams come true.
Welcome. I am the Oracle. Look upon me with awe and respect. Observe my low, lordly stature, expanded mind, my hypnotic eyes, and my clumsiness. Seems I'm a butterfingers again. Oh, well. Now, for our sign for today. O swirling mist whom the gods have kissed, which sign, whose life will fortune twist? Ah, and our sign today. Yes, our sign today is Pisces. So pay attention, all you fish. I mean Pisces. Actually, I mean all the kids that were born between February 19th and March the 20th. The reason I said fish is that the sign of Pisces is the fish. You see, there are two natures of Pisces. The part ruled by Neptune, which represents Pisces' dreamy nature, and Jupiter, which represents Pisces' generosity and good cheer.
Wrong.
Now we will look into our crystal ball. And oh, a lot of spring in that one. Oh, magic crystal ball. Tell me now. Tell me. Oh. Yes, it's coming to me now. Ah, yes. Ah. Love could come your way in a most unusual form today. Expect the unexpected. Whether you know it or not, something has been eyeing you for some quite time now. Someone has, yes. So now be prepared. So keep your eyes open, which you must do all the time. Kids, always keep your eyes open and watch out for cars and things like that. But now I must answer your letters, which I love to do. Now, the letter today. I've got to get a manicure. These nails are so long. Dear Oracle, I have heard you interpret other people's dreams, so please interpret mine. 2 nights ago, I dreamt I had a narrow escape. But from what? I don't know. What does this mean? Well, it's not an uncommon dream to have, but it could have one of several meanings. Any successful escape usually means success in some personal affair. But escape from fire or water means that you will have several anxious moments before achieving that success. If you dream of escaping from, we'll say, a wild animal, it means that you should look for treachery around you. And if you escape at all, well, if you don't escape, well, then you goofed. Straighten up. And you too, Voodoo.
Not fun.
The hilarious House of Frightenstein will return whenever it wants to, or sooner.
You know, this has been a real bad year for Count Dracula. Last week, he was so desperate, he even tried to put the bite on me. Not funny. Lunchtime!
Professors think computers make his life a lot less hard. There's everything he needs to know in holes punched in some cards. Those computers solve equations, and they make mistakes. They work all day and work all night and don't take coffee breaks. Just one improvement's all they need, the professor often wishes. Computers must expand themselves and learn to wash the dishes.
How do you do, my friends and people everywhere? I am Julius Sumner Miller. I am the professor in this place. And we were considering the making of two sacks of the same size material, one fixed this way and one fixed this way, and I have made them. Here is the long, skinny one with a bottom, and here is the short, fat one with the bottom. And this is so very important a thing that I'm going to put the arithmetic on the blackboard, in part, for you to think about. The pieces of cloth were to begin with, 12 inches that way and 36 inches that way. See, 1 foot by 3 feet. And we made a sack like that. We made a sack like that, and we made a sack like that. And I urge you to consider the arithmetic. You know that the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h, where that's r and that's h, h, right? Now it turns out that when you put the numbers in here, an astonishing thing arises. If this is a volume V, this is a volume 3V. So you see, this sack, contains 3 times as much as this one. And yet they are made out of the same material. So when you buy in the shop a can of something, look at the shape of it. There could be 40 cans using all the same size material in the manufacture of the can, and they would all contain different volumes of food.
Do you believe that?
Now let's go to the idea of center of gravity. Center of gravity. I have spoken of it in earlier programs, but now we're going to encounter it in a very enchanting way. Here is a thing, a shape, and I have named it a gizmo. Oh, you won't find that word in the dictionary, because when I want a word and it doesn't exist, I make it. Like, for example, consider this, showing you how I make words. I, in a lecture on occasion, talk about rockets. And I say, there is some stuff in here in a state of combustication. Oh, everybody looks. The professor's bad. He doesn't know English too good. Yeah, notice if I said in a state of combustion, that's weak. Weak, too weak. A state of combustication, whoa, that's very strong. So I have this little gizmo, and I propose to ask you to do as follows. Put out one finger, put the end of it on the end of your finger, and have it stay there. And then I say to most men with whom I engage this little contest, you are often equipped to do it. You see, equipped. That word should trigger something. Now, you know that if I let go my right hand, the thing will fall down. Of course, and then you have to pick it up. But watch what I'm going to do. Most men wear belts. I have one. Here it is. I'm going to put the belt in that notch, and then I'm going to put it on my finger, and now if you want to get there we are. Yeah, isn't that something? And indeed, I could put it on my fingernail. I'll put it on there it is on my fingernail. Indeed, I could put it on the point of a pin, which reminds us of the cork stoppers with the pins and the forks. Now, what is the argument? Answer. The center of gravity of this whole system is under this point of support and somewhere between the ends of the belt. And it is very stable. Very stable. So you see what delight we can have with a gizmo and a belt.
Right.
I can't understand it, Igor. Why does it always happen to me? Why won't Brucey work?
I don't know why, master.
Who asked you?
You just asked me, master.
Don't cloud the issue with facts, Igor.
Yes,
I just can't understand why he won't work. And what? What was that?
Nothing,
what was
master.
That, Igor?
Just making the sound of the
Beware of the sign of the three-toed sloth. All right. Now, Igor, which reminds me. Where is my grandfather's diary? I told you to get it long ago.
You didn't tell me nothing, master.
Well, then consider it told now.
Yes, I'll go and get it right away, master.
But you don't know where it is.
That's right, master.
All right, so how can you get what you don't know? I will tell you. First, you go down the hallway here. Just a moment, please.
Yes, master.
You go down the hallway here to the secret passage door.
Secret passage door.
Immediately upon going outside in the secret passage door, you turn to your left to go 400 paces until you come to the moat. Then you cross over the moat by the drawbridge at... You will listen to the Count when he speaks, for he speaks wisely. All right, and once you get past the moat and over the drawbridge, you go 400 paces, you'll find a big X on the ground.
Yes, master.
That's not it. Forget it. You just turn the right there and go another 25 paces, you'll find it behind a big oak tree.
Can I go now, master?
Of course you can go, Igor.
Yes, master.
Good boy. Get to it. And you, Brucey, you make me so mad sometimes I could smack you, and I think I will. Oh!
Did you hurt your hand, master?
No, I've got a clamp in my nail.
I thought it was something like that.
Never mind that now.
Yeah, diary, master.
Right, read
the
to me.
grandfather's diary I brought for you.
Read to me.
Uh-huh. December
Wait
the
a minute,
8th.
wait a minute. Oh! Okay, I feel better. Go to it.
Are you sure, master, you can handle it?
I'm sure of everything I do.
Today I have finished my monster, Lionel's astrological birth chart. After many tedious months of stargazing,
Yes?
and other zodiac stuff, I have concluded that Lionel's torso is Cancer. His legs and left foot are Pisces.
Yes, yes.
And the remainder of him is Libra, Gemini, and Scorpio, with a dash of Aquarius. All of which goes to prove...
Goes to prove what? Goes to prove what? Tell me. Tell me, Igor.
I don't know what it proves, master. There's a ketchup stain here.
From a bat burger.
Yes.
No, this doesn't explain anything.
I can't see nothing.
You can't see I can't see anything, is what you mean.
You can't see anything either, master?
Give me the strength to hang in for a while. This doesn't help me at all, Igor. Why won't Brucey work?
Well, master, you remember what the great Maharishi said?
No, what did the great Maharishi said?
The great Maharishi said, he who is attentive to the sounds of the preceding Friday will surely march to the beat of a different paragraph.
He took the words right out of my mouth. But I don't understand what that means. I can't understand.
Okay. If I put on a tie, can I get in?
Pet had a skunk who said, "Why is it all the others don't treat me as their equal? I thought all of us were brothers. Perhaps it's 'cause they look at me and see I have a stripe. Because of that, they probably feel that I'm just not their type." The doctor asked the rhino why, 'cause he was a deep thinker. He said it's 'cause, you know, that skunk is nothing but a stinker.
Yes, that will be nice. An unusual one. Everything you said is unusual. You got different things all the time. Toads and frogs and dogs and everything. Okay, Dr. Petvet, you should be here any minute, and thanks again. And I remember always, pets are friends. Good. Oh, it's there, right on time. Bye-bye, Dr. Petvet. Blessed. Thank you very much. Goodbye. That's what they have today. Hang on, I'm coming. Hello. Oh, thank you very much. Good, Mr. Oh, come along. Thanks, Mr. Messenger. Oh, he's a speedy fellow. He's like a miniature greyhound. Come along. Welcome to the castle. Yes, I have a letter right in here from Dr. Petvet. Yes. Aha. Today, Igor, he says, I have sent you a dog called a Whippet. It is smaller than the greyhound. The Whippet is the single member of the coursing hounds, small enough to be comfortable in a house or an apartment. Other hounds, like the Afghan hound, Saluki, greyhound, or Irish wolfhound, need more exercise. A Whippet is less than 25 inches at the shoulder, about 20 inches to be exact. A little humor from Dr. Petvet. He weighs about 20 pounds. These dogs were bred in England around 1835 as a house pet and a racing dog. Oh, it's a racing dog as well. Ah, Dr. Petvet says it's the poor man's racing horse is its familiar name. The Whippet resulted from the crossing of the greyhound with other various terriers. Oh, I see. Whippet is slender and swift, and the other racing hounds kept mostly by the rich, while the Whippet is easily kept in modest homes. They provide the same excitement to the sport of racing as the greyhounds. Now, Igor, he tells me, explains here, the method of Whippet racing is different, you see. The Whippets are carried out to the starting line by the owners. Then they are held in readiness for the starter's signal. At the signal, they are thrown forward onto the track. Wow! Each dog then bolts to the finish line at top speed. The finish line consists of a second handler wildly waving a handkerchief at the far end. That's how they train the dogs to catch with a handkerchief, and he recognizes it. Thousands of people go to the dog tracks to see the sheer excitement of Whippets and greyhounds. The racing is absolutely fantastic. Greyhounds have been clocked to reach over 40 miles per hour, while Whippets go up to 35 miles. That's pretty fast for a little fellow like you. Pretty fast. Anyhow, the world's oldest breed, the greyhound, which the Whippet has been bred from, is 7,000 years old. Well, I never. That's pretty old. Anyhow, the Whippet is also known for being a good show dog, and is also a good pet, and has to be kept and nicely looked after by children and me too. And what I would like to do is keep you here with me. Oh, don't go away. Hello, this is Igor. Yeah. Oh, yes, Mr. Whippet. Oh, what a I'm like a miniature greyhound. I noticed that, yes. Oh, good, good. I'll ask the sloth. Hang on. Come, we're going for a walk. Come on, quickly. Come on. Oh, I hope the sloth lets me keep these doggies. Mr. Sloth, I'd like to keep this. Mr. Sloth! Dr. Petvet? No good. He won't let me keep it.
I like Dr. Pet there. I don't know about the snakes. 5, 4, 3, 2, ooga booga, we'll be back.
I like Dr. Pet Vet best. I'm kidding.
Griselda got a cookbook given to her yesterday. Cheese souffle, Griselda cried, is what I'm going to make. And I hope it turns out better than my cheese and soap suds cake. I'll make enough souffle to feed 100 guests or more. So she went and got her hat and coat and went down to the store. She came back home disgruntled, put her spoons and bowls away, saying, all their cheese is moldy, either that or full of holes.
Oh, hi, I'm Griselda. And listen to this. Strangers in the night, enchanting broomsticks, warlocks at first sight. What were the chances we'd be sharing bats and recipes or brews? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, the little jazz note. Come on in on lovely, lovely Living Street. Oh, and today, hey, I've got to get a perm. By the way, a picture of loveliness, isn't it? Today's recipe is very involved. Apple pie. But wait till you see the way I make it. Oh, we take a little old mixing bowl here. Now, as anyone knows, for apple pie, Walt is a favorite. And after a little Walt, we have to use some of the old vinegar. Oh, it's some apple pie, I gotta tell you. Woo, wow, you'll love this. It'll blow your head off. All right, and now we're going to use some Bangkok bouquet hall, which is merely a potpourri of nothing. All right, and now we start to mix. Now we need a little more. Oh, hold it, somebody's in the store. Telephone, hold on. Hello? Oh, Jane. It's my ugly sister. What? What, the green fella upstairs? Oh, that's Igor. And you just forget about it. He's mine. Can't stand that chick. And now, we've got to go on with the rest of our little cooking here. And the last ingredient coming up. I'm happy today. Hey, what's that there? It's a bill. She's just my bill. Get it? You don't get anything. All right. And now, as we all know, for the final finishing touch of an apple pie made properly, you gotta use your head. Dig? Come on. Oh, woo. And now, we take our little head, and what happens? Yes! Hello? No. And now we're getting ready for the cauldron. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Here we go, the old cauldron. That thing wipes me out. Cauldron, not in trouble. Cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. Taster. Oh, if that isn't like Mom's apple pie, you're right. That's the worst. Well, goodbye. We'll see you soon.
Having done that? Who knows?
Gronk.
Hello, Gronk. How are you today?
Oh, Gronk.
Gronk, eh?
Just Gronk.
I have a little puzzle for you. If you know so
Okay.
much about sailing, answer this puzzle for me.
Sure.
If you were sailing a boat near the North Pole,
Yeah.
what would you need the most?
A different place to sail your boat.
No, that's very funny. No, that's very funny, but it's wrong.
Okay, then, what do you need?
You would need an icebreaker.
A what?
Don't you know what that is?
Nope.
Well, perhaps this book will help us. You see, this book is all about everything we've ever wanted to know about icebreakers.
What's it called?
Everything we've ever wanted to know about icebreakers.
Okay, read there.
Okay, here we go. Well, it says that icebreakers are very strong ships with powerful engines.
And cold sailors.
And cold sailors. That's wrong, Gronk.
It's wrong, Gronk?
That's a Gronk wrong.
It's a Gronk wrong.
I'm not kidding
It's
you.
a wrong
Will you
Gronk
just
wrong,
let me
Gronk.
finish?
Sounds like an engine.
Never mind that.
Okay.
It says that icebreakers can break through ice 18 to 20 feet thick.
Yeah.
And that they do this
by telling the ice to get out of the way.
By telling the ice to get out of the way.
That's not it. I can tell it's not it.
Would you care for the bite?
Oh!
It drives me crazy. Now, here we go. They break through the ice by sailing right up on top of it, then breaking through with the weight
of the captain.
Of the captain is not the captain.
A fat captain.
It's not the weight of the captain.
It's
Will you
not the
please
weight of the
stop that?
captain. Two captains and the first mate
Never
and
mind
the
that.
old boiler room guy.
They do it with the weight of the ship itself.
Oh, okay.
Now, most icebreakers are very large ships.
Yeah.
And the Russians have one that runs on...
Caviar.
Caviar.
Not caviar. Milk and...
It doesn't run on caviar.
Not on caviar.
No, it runs on nuclear power.
Nuclear power?
Yes. Now, when the great American oil tanker Manhattan sailed through the Arctic last year, a Canadian icebreaker cleared the way.
Cleared the way there, Manhattan.
That's
Here
right.
we come.
That's right.
Here comes Jack, so clear the track.
Don't get smart. It doesn't suit you.
Sorry about that.
All right. Well, I've got
Okay.
to go now anyway. I'm tired of you interrupting.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, unfortunately, another interruption. Oh.
I'm scary.
I am the wolf man. Oh, how do you do and how are you? Yes, from the capital of the world here, the Dracola capital, that is. This is radio station EECH, bringing you groove sounds. It's Fright Night every night, so why don't you dig it? Excuse me. Hello. I know that, Igor. No way, babe. No, I don't feel that way about you. I know the Count put you down, but don't let him bug you, man. He's just frustrated by Brucey, dig? Right. All right, but cheer yourself up. Come on down and dig some sounds. Okay, baby. See ya. Bye-bye.
The Wolfman is Ooga Booga.
Ladders. We get ladders.
Hello, Harvey Blinkbunker.
No. It's Harvey Wallbanger.
Harvey Wallflanger.
Banger.
Banger. Harvey Wallbanger.
Harvey
I'd like to
Wallbanger.
Is there any mail for me today, Harvey?
Sure,
I
here's
see
one
one
over there.
here. Airmail.
Certainly. Yeah.
Just a little humor the Count puts in now and then.
Right.
All right, what does... forgot my glasses again. Would you mind, Harvey?
Sure, I'll just have that there. It says here...
Yes?
Dear Count.
What?
Does Igor really weigh over a ton? Signed, Florence.
Well,
Dear Florence, and by the way, send her a picture.
We'll send the picture.
Very good. I would think that after dinner, yes, quite possibly he would.
Far out, man.
Far out, right
Far
on,
out.
smack on. See you later, babe.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
This show is definitely over.